I say. Hey, hey, revolution, follow me, I say. Somebody call the social mafia, the poets inciting violence. Poetic Nashville, boom! Today we drown in the second flood of imitation. The only sane one lives in the desert asylum. There's plenty more wisdom in Jerusalem, but all the flights are booked. So I sought the savage messiah in Boston. Tired of walking on the eggshells, I got me some skates. Let's explore the city where much has been forgotten. Follow me as we throw the tea into the harbor. I said follow me as we throw the tea into the harbor. Long live the revolution!
Welcome, Cartel members, Anons, Facebook friends, and anybody else listening. Thanks for joining me. We got a spectacular episode lined up for you today, and it really touches on a lot of subjects I wanted to touch on. Now, Billy Alsbrooks just released a video called, I can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. It's his latest video. Go check it out. Dr. Billy Alsbrooks. He has posted this video, and it really makes me want to wonder talk about the timing of it. It really feels like he's talking to me personally. He touches a lot on some of the weird shit that happened in Nashville, my channel being shut down. And if you don't know, me and Billy Alsbrooks are friendly with each other, very friendly. We're email buddies, you could say, kind of in a weird way. We're not really even email buddies. I've talked to his manager. I try to do business with him. We've talked in the comments section, here and there. So, which brings me to another subject. If you don't know how to support the channel, check the comments below. I'm going to cross post this video to Facebook and YouTube and to other channels or other areas, whatever. So check the comments below for ways to donate to the channel and support me and help me keep this show going. So I want to talk about, like I said, timing. Now, he talks about a lot of stuff, and for me, I kind of float around the internet looking for God's word or looking for motivation like anybody else does. I want you guys to also comment below what you guys feel, how you guys feel you talk or communicate with God or prayer. Is it through prayer? Is it through signs on the, as you're driving? Is it through numbers that you see? Some people like numbers. When they see 1, 2, 3 is the time, they like to go off of that as some type of symbol or sign. There's all kinds of signs out there, and some of us listen to them and kind of, don't, and a lot of us listen to them and act like we don't. So there's a lot of Christians out there that are shaking their heads, but they follow lots and lots of rituals. They do lots of ritualistic stuff. So I want to know what you guys do, what you guys believe in. For me, I listen to music. I kind of just hang out, and when I'm feeling down or out, I'll put on music that I know will kind of make me feel better, and I'll hear words and they'll really speak to me. They'll really touch me. And sometimes when I'm at my worst, I'll be speaking in my own head thinking, damn, this is some troublesome stuff. And like the song will say troublesome stuff as I'm thinking it. And to me, that's like almost a sign. It's like, what are the odds, right? What are the odds of that song being played from, 10 years ago, but I'm playing it right now. And I'm thinking about other stuff. I mean, it could be subconscious type interference. I'm not trying to act like God's talking to me, but for me, I just like to go and follow my gut, and that kind of helps me follow my gut. Now, if this, it's really complicated. That's why I want you guys to comment below how you guys feel you communicate with God, and maybe I can steal some of your techniques at least. So with that said, I want to bring to y'all's attention Billy Alsbrooks. He's been a patriot for a long time, I think. And he put out a video for either me or for all the patriots, but it is very risque, as they say, for Billy Alsbrooks to be putting out. Now, usually he just sticks to workout videos and making lots of motivational workout videos and Christian videos, but he really doesn't even talk about Christ too much. He does. He is a Christian, I do believe, and he is part of that faction, whatever, but I am only a believer in God. I believe Christ existed, but I just don't know if he was actually what he said he was or what they say he was. For me, it could have been a scam, because didn't they find all these Bibles and biblical stuff like 600 years after he had died? Maybe they realized realized they couldn't get rid of this prophet, which is what Muslims believe, is that Jesus was a wonderful, wonderful man and he was a prophet of Jesus Christ. So if you guys get it confused, if you Christians hate Muslims and think that they're unchristian, you guys got it wrong. They believe in Christ very much so, but they don't believe that he is the only way to God, as they say. They believe he is one of their more famous prophets, just like Muhammad. So they really do respect Jesus Christ. Me, on the other hand, I don't respect anybody except for God. So if you're on here thinking that I'm a Christian soldier, you're on the wrong channel. I mean, I do believe in Christ. I do believe he was a soldier of God, but I just do not believe that he was my dead giveaway was when he was on the cross and he screamed out, why have you forsaken me? He gave away he blew his cover. But I could be wrong. I could be swayed. I still wait for God to sway me back to Jesus Christ. I used to be a Christian, mind you. So I don't ever take it out of God has his master plan. And one day he might just bestow it upon me in my brain that, you know what, you better get right with Jesus, buddy. So I'm just waiting for that day. Either way, for now, all I hang on to is God and try to do my best, live by the golden rule. So if you guys don't know where I've been, I just want to give you a little bit of an update. My channel, one of my main channels, has been shut down. That's why it's important you guys support me and support these channels as much as you can by donating whatever you can, be it $1, be it a penny, be it $100, be it $50, be it $10. I don't care. Just donate to validate me so I can tell people that are breathing down my neck, hey, I'm working over here. I'm not just playing on the internet. I'm not just playing on my phone. And just so you guys know, all this is done on my phone. I'm disabled. I can't do much for work. So I have to kind of resort to e-begging, as they say, or grifting. So I don't want to just try to beg all my thousands and thousands of friends on Facebook, hey, can I have some money? I want to give you guys a show, give you a voice, give you a better reason to give me money, not just because you want to. So if you ever feel like you're supporting me or donating to a bum, you got it wrong. You're contributing. You're paying an artist for his art, put it that way. So that's all I have for you. I'm going to do a series every Sunday. I know it's Wednesday right now, but check out every Sunday. I'm going to do a motivational deal where I speak to you for a little bit and then we drop one of my favorite episodes or videos, some motivational videos that I find on the internet, one of my favorites of the week, let's just say. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, follow, comment below, and check the comments below, and check the description below for ways to donate as well, but mostly check the comments below. And that's all I got for you. Enjoy the rest of this show, and as always, you know the routine. To God be the glory.
Bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. Why could he not see the gift that you are? Your lips were timid when I first tasted them. I could sense the pain that he had caused you. I could hear the screams of your trampled soul. My eyes calmed your fears as my fingers traced you. You suffered in silence as he fed his lusts. Even the ones before him couldn't see the depth of your treasure. Their eyes consumed with desire. None could hear you. Climbing into bed to feed their 2-minute ego, all missing the beauty of your mind. You were designed by God to be more than a glance. So I stand here with my lungs open and attempt to breathe you. Why could he not see the gift that you are? All the days that you gave to him, all the nights that you lay thirsty to be heard, to be seen below the surface, more than just his bedroom trophy. I bite your neck to chew away at his memory. I scratch your flesh to erase his fingerprints. I climb in you to feed your starving stomach. I pin you down to write a new beginning. My spirit licks you for hours, mending your scars. For days I kiss you, the blood in your heart. Mental grenades, our conversations explosive. My soul on fire, burning for your everything. Why could he not see the gift that you are? Bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed. Everybody say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. The air that I breathe belongs to you. My lungs pay rent to your love. Your fingertips, the poet that opens my pages. The smell of your hair, my serenity. Your teeth, the thief that climbs my walls. Our bed, the altar that you bow to. Your lips, the dagger that pierces my soul. Our intimacy, a wild, aggressive animal. Your eyes, the fire that saves me. The mirror, the witness to our wrongs. Your vulnerability, my unshakable addiction. The warmth of your face, the voice of my truth. Your nails, the claws that erase my hesitation. Our tongues, the ancient language of pleasure. Your voice like butterfly kisses from above. Our climax, the sonata Beethoven composed. Bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I can see you standing there in the distance. The air of you, the reflection of heaven. My wings trace your skies and honors the squares and rectangles. Fight for new territory. Held together by endless love. Both of us slaves to history. It seems as though we're in two different dimensions, but somehow able to feel one another. Now every word out of my mouth a prayer. My everything worships you. But it's not some dead ritualistic commodity. It's alive and breathing. Like a starving wolf I seek you, pursuing the scent of your call. Your touch, the clouds that I dream on, imagining the gift of forever. Our wilderness consumed with fire, but there's a sense of order here. The intensity with which we hold the stars makes all the other galaxies jealous. That stubborn sandman keeps throwing snow on me, but your waves are paradise. My face boldly chasing the mother of light. I burn for a glimpse of you. My face boldly chasing the mother of light. I burn for a glimpse of you. I knock on the doors of time, my knuckles bruised and bloody. Our thirsty tongues kissing, wrapped tightly around eternity. What if living in the future actually means going backwards? If I dug up the dirt of antiquity, what century would I find us in? On what continent would our devoted love find itself? Would your eyes still melt me in Paris? Would your lips still taste like Rome? Would our relationship be the art of Vienna? Would our embraces make the pyramids envious? Like Japanese mushrooms, this love is explosive. No wind could uproot the hurricane bomb between us. We conspire to rob tomorrow so that we can breathe the age of today. The return of Bonnie and Clyde. Banging on the doors of time. Bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say, bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. Raise on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed. Everybody say bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. I'm numb inside, I can't feel you anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. So much pain, I can't take it anymore. I say bang on the door, bang on the door. Raised on my wrist, I can't bleed anymore. Love you and have for generations. Time could not stop me from finding you. I could smell your devotion light years away. No sun or star could blind my eyes to you. Gravity no match for the pull of our passion. My ears could hear the beat of your heart like breadcrumbs leading me back to you. One of these lifetimes we'll figure out how to manage the intensity of our bond. Our hands finally able to hold the soul of one another forever cannot tear us apart, but rather only confirms our truth. I traveled through the ages seeking the taste of your lips. I was killed 100 times on my way back to you, but death could not hold me. Your legs wrapped themselves around my tomorrow, refusing to let me go. As my nails clawed the darkness of space to dance with you again, I rode the train of light to reunite with the fire in your eyes. I love you and have for generations. I said I love you and I have for generations. Why do you feel what you feel? Let the truth of my words protect you. Run to my memory, hide from there tomorrow. Kiss my eternal and the shadows will leave. There's no need to be scared or anxious. The leaves of love shall calm the soul. Past sins and wrongs of lovers, none can penetrate the walls of our bond. Those voices in the dark will seek to speak. Their screams no match for our energy. Candles of serenity shall soothe the spirit. The scars will mend in the light of day. I shall be the sun that warms your face, the wind that blows your mind. Camouflaged by the depth of our connection, nothing can find you at the bottom of me. Invisible, the intensity of our bond. I'm not your modern bird of truth. I'm ancient loneliness. I stand guilty of being the flame responsible for the inferno. I lit your burn. Those silly minds that resist my literary children, who could dance with a stubborn purple tyrant. His rhythm unique to the fugitives of this world. I just wave with laughter. I said I just wave with laughter. Have you seen the flowers that I planted on the moon? Be sure to do that on your way to Mars, Elon. I travel the road most spit on as I seek to breed my soul, the gangster teddy bear that hugs the lost. Once you understand me, you'll never let me go. Until then, goodbye. I said until then, goodbye. I sing the song of Achilles pulling his horse into battle. We must be brave on this journey through dreamland, whose teeth are ravishing my destiny. Sometimes you have to live in a different century to find the now. No one cares in real life, so I married the fantasy. One day I hope to die living. I say it again, one day I hope to die living. Today we drown in the second flood of imitation. The only sane one lives in the desert asylum. There's plenty more wisdom in Jerusalem, but all the flights are booked. So I sought the savage messiah in Boston. Tired of walking on eggshells, I got me some skates. Let's explore the city where much has been forgotten. Follow me, I say. Hey, hey, revolution, follow me, I say. Somebody call the social mafia, the poets inciting violence. Poetic Nashville, boom. Today we drown in the second flood of imitation. The only sane one lives in the desert asylum. There's plenty more wisdom in Jerusalem, but all the flights are booked. So I sought the savage messiah in Boston. Tired of walking on the eggshells, I got me some skates. Let's explore the city where much has been forgotten. Follow me as we throw the tea into the harbor. I said follow me me as we throw the tea into the harbor. Long live the revolution! Who knew about the Tin Man and his oil addiction? Plastic seagulls soar through the minds of virgins. The homeless man said he knew the way to liberation, but I didn't have any change to give him, so I changed the subject. Twisted tales of fake lambs and politicians. Tired of this land, I'm leaving with Columbus. Listen, all you sheep, gather around. There is no political messiah coming to save you. The Messiah has already came, and he has put the power in you to do whatever he has called you to do. Now all you sheep who refuse to think for yourself, who get your information from fake news, all of you sing in harmony with me now. Green dunes of heretics that paint truth. I sat under the paintbrush and was splattered with infamy. Who knew the butcher would lead the storm? How many baby spiders would it take to piece me back together? The East never made sense, so I sat in the West. Once you understand me, you'll never let me go. Until then, America, goodbye. I said until then, America, goodbye. It's not the Chinese that I'm at war with. It's your algorithm. What is mightier, the pen or the sword? The fire or the algorithm? One day I'll die 5 minutes ago. Until then, keep the lies coming. Who knew the scarecrow lived in the city? Tangerine love sets the sky ablaze. Be sure to bring peanuts to the media circus. Those donkeys and elephants lust for power, but all my votes go to the clowns. Make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. Make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. Now I want to ask you, how many lies can a politician tell in one sentence? Lady Shady says there is no dissension. We're all united around stealing your country. Let us all stand and salute the drag as the race continues. Our country bleeds. Don't tread on us or I'll put on my red coat. Give me liberty or give me death. Make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. I said make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. Where's Lee Harvey when you need him? Probably sipping Jack with Jack down in Cuba. Nothing counts but dancing with the stars as democracy dies. All eyes on Nelly. Did rock and roll die or was it murdered? I guess only dead Beatles can imagine, but all my votes go to the clowns. Make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. These blue bunnies believe in ghosts. That explains the dead casting votes. How do you know your name? 'Cause CNN told you so. How do you know your name? 'Cause CNN told you so. They got rid of Mama and her kitchen. Now we have to eat from their table. Keep those stimulus checks coming. My great-grandkids will vouch for me. Make sure your mask is over your nose. Sure thing, Pinocchio. Sure thing. What does life look like beyond the veil? The young pawns have become masters of the situation. They wrestle with intense conviction, resistant conformity. Lack of action makes the dream sterile, while the burn of yesterday causes the blisters of tomorrow. Now listen, anyone who will lie to themselves will lie to you. Those who lead revolutions need not apologize, but America has no appetite for change. I say America has no appetite for change. Yellow jacket eyes look upon the horizon, content with the ways of lazy obedience. How dare they actually think for themselves? To hear the whisper in the flame is to discover freedom. Blue bunnies dance under the rainbow while 72 million scream to be heard. Who really controls the conversation? Who spit on the republic and called it democracy? What they don't want you to know, what they don't want you to find out is they have no power, it's you. Old lost churches now bow to donkeys. The rain of lies washing away liberty. They tore the fabric and then asked for unity. Seahawks riot in the streets of deception while their machines dictate public opinion. No need to buy that which you can steal, but America has no appetite for change. When politicians don't hear our whisper, boom, long live the revolution. Who really controls the conversation? blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal, from living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open, and favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.